Coming up next, I'm gonna do my top 5 favorite from, dun, dun, dun. Can you guess? Can you guess? Sitting back here, can you see? Fragrance du Bois. Love this brand, love this house, and I really love all the bottles that are here. There's probably about over 20, maybe over 20. But these are my top 5 that I really kind of come back to over and over. Find out what they are, coming up next. Welcome back, everybody, to JoelTheNose here at Osme Perfumery in lovely Miami, Florida, the Wynwood section, again, the arts district. So today's topic, my 5 favorite right now. I always say right now. You guys who watch my videos know that because these lists always change for me because my taste is always changing. And my favorite things, just like with food or clothes or anything, my tastes evolve, they change, and maybe one time I'm loving a certain fragrance and another time I'm not. But right now, these are my top 5 that I really love from Fragrance du Bois. And it's gonna be a quick video, just to let you know which 5 I particularly like. First is Oud Rouge Intense. So Fragrance du Bois really does oud well. I think they particularly are one of the best oud blended houses out there. They have everything from their oud, like London oud, to oud vert, to all these different ouds that maybe some of them are a little bit lighter and more crisp and fresh, to just really hardcore like Sahara, which are just like more dark ouds. So it's a house that if you like oud, it's got something for you, whether you're a beginner or you're an advanced oud fan. But this is Oud Rouge Intense, and this one, how do I say it is, this one would be more on the side of a stronger, I actually would say in the medium category. It's not, I say super light, and it's not one of the more darker ouds, but it's got that kind of rouge, which gives it this kind of red intenseness to it, almost like spicy, kind of peppery, and it's a really versatile fragrance. It's a little bit darker. I think this is a great date fragrance. It's a great nighttime fragrance. That's when I usually wear it. You could probably pull it off, you know, in a more casual atmosphere, but I think this is better for nighttime, daytime. All right. Next, I'm gonna go with one of the newest from the house. Just came out, it's already in my top 5, London Spice. Oh, and let me just go back, make sure I held that up so you guys can see Oud Rouge Intense, so you see it clearly. All right. And now, again, London Spice. This one is definitely okay, so it's not an oud-based fragrance like the others. By the way, their sprayers, probably one of the top 1 or 2, I think, atomizers or sprayers on the market. This one, it hits the name. It's almost like a combination of a few different fragrances like London Oud without the oud. It's spicy, it's fresh. This is a great spring going into summer fragrance. I think that's why it was just released. This is brand new from the house. And I remember it's got something either like lemon or some other type of, the London Spice has a unique, one of the top elements. Do you remember what it was? Was it, no, I don't think it was yuzu, but yeah, we'll find out in a second. I know it's got something, it wasn't coconut, it wasn't lemon, but it was something, it wasn't grapefruit, but I think it was something a little bit different that kind of makes it stand out, gives it a unique fresh quality, but it's not like I wouldn't call this a freshie. And spearmint, that's it. I knew it was, all right, spearmint. That is cool because you do not see spearmint in a lot of fragrances. You gotta really pull it off because in the West, especially in the United States, spearmint is usually associated with kind of gum and like toothpaste and cleaning. So a lot of people are kind of not necessarily, you know, I think a lot of people, perfume houses shy away because they're afraid of that association. This has none of that association. It is, again, the spearmint gives it that fresh, clean, green vibe, but beautiful. London Spice, check it out. Next, probably, maybe my all-time favorite from the house, definitely one of the top 2 or 3, is New York Intense. What can I say? This thing's got everything in it. It's got cinnamon. Oh, it's got some oud. It's got just dark, like sexy, musky, ambery. This to me is the epitome of a great masculine fragrance. This is a great date fragrance. It's a great nighttime fragrance. It's a great cold weather fragrance. But I also wear it a lot during the summer because, of course, it's summer all the time in Miami. And actually, it was kind of, if you read about New York Intense, what they were trying to do, they were actually trying to catch the vibe and the smell of New York in the summer, which some people may think is gross because New York can get very hot, you know, and sometimes you can smell the streets and the garbage and all the mixtures. But I'm telling you, this one knocks it out of the park. It is one of, again, my top 2 all time from the house. So New York Intense. Next, we're gonna go with another oud base, and this is Oud Rose. Smelled this for the first time maybe 6 months or so ago, and the minute I smelled it, it really stood out to me as one of the best combination of oud and rose, which is pretty frequent. You'll see that a lot. A lot of houses kind of mix oud and rose together. You know, the rose kind of helps tamp down and take down maybe sometimes the intensity of the oud. But this one is, again, what's nice about this one is it starts out fresh. It's effervescent actually at the top. It's kind of, you know, almost a little bit light at the top. But then it goes into that dry down and you get this beautiful sensual rose that is perfect for unisex. Woman, man, doesn't matter. This is a really good unisex fragrance, especially if you like rose. For men out there who are afraid of rose and think it's too feminine, this is a great one to try. Because of the oud, which gives it that darker quality, it makes it, you know, I would say lean, as far as rose fragrances go, right down the middle, unisex, and definitely very wearable for men. What would I also say about it? That as far as the oud goes, again, this is beginner to intermediate. So again, this is going to be a very well blended, delicious oud fragrance, but it's not going to overpower you. It's not going to be the stinky oud. This is not one of the more advanced ones like I mentioned earlier, like Sahara or, you know, Parisian, some of those. Lastly, last but not least, totally out of the oud category, Santel Complète. Santel Complète. This is, and I want to read the notes because I want to tell you what makes this one unique. Lemon, coconut, violet. Just that alone, musk, sandalwood, amber, vanilla, black pepper. Listen to all those notes. That is, again, you don't see coconut a lot. And what I like about Fragrance du Bois, they mix interesting notes in, whether it be spearmint in the London Spice or the coconut in the Santel Complète. So this is a very good, again, spring going into summer fragrance. So a lot of these fragrances I've mentioned to you today are great ones to start wearing, whether it be London Spice, which just came out brand new, or Santel Complète, which has been around for a while, but it's one of their classics. And that's kind of the reason why I picked it in my top 5, because this one is, it's a great seller. People come in, they smell it, a lot of people ask for it. This is one that can be worn from a beginner niche fragrance person to an advanced. This really kind of covers all the bases and it's extremely versatile. This one may be the most versatile of the bunch that I've shown you here today. Wear it from the office to a date, to work, to play, to just casual time. This one will cover all the bases. So there you have it. My top 5 Fragrance du Bois fragrances right now. And let me know some of yours. There's so many good ones. I mean, believe me, this could have been a top 20 easily. I just love this house. But I had to pick 5 and I wanted to throw out 5 that maybe you guys might not necessarily know about. Maybe you do. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know some of your favorite by the house. Put them down below in the comments. And I will be back soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and perfumes.